Right, today we're going to do a memorial type video for my mum. I know I said the videos wouldn't come in thick and fast, but I want to be memorial of her up there out in the world. She was a lovely lady. We obviously didn't have our times together a lot because, well, I'm not really want to go into that, but in and out of foster care and stuff, but not her fault. There will be photos of, some of them she'll be young and some of them she'll be older. We recently found out when she was getting buried that she liked the drums. She was learning to play them, but there'll not be any photos because we never got it. They never got any photos taken of it. We just know that she was learning them. Can't imagine her as Phil Collins like, but so I'm going to get a wee tattoo of her, a drum and a robin for both of them together, my mum and dad. We'll start off with a photo of when me and Ems went to spend Christmas with her. All of a sudden she fell asleep. She was that knackered, bless her. Fell asleep with the cracker hat on. There's photos that my auntie had on her Facebook, so I took some of them off, which she said I could. So there'll be photos of her when she went to a party with my auntie and my two aunties when they worked at a hotel. Then there's the picture of her going to see Ben Portsmouth. He's an Elvis impersonator, one of the best ones apparently. She was in her purple blue dress with sequences. She loves anything to do with sequences. So, and diamonds and sparkles. So on my Fortnite game I had to buy the emote when it was out, and it's a diamond thing with, and she dances obviously with diamonds, so that's from my mammy. We surprised her one day with a card from Sophie and Francesca because they were getting married, so, and she looked at the card and saw Mrs. and Mrs. are inviting you to their wedding. And she got even super excited when she realised it was Colin and Louise's farmhouse. Then we surprised her by saying it's going to be a weekend away. She hadn't been out on holiday for a long time, so we all went to the caravan. She met up with Sophie's friends, Sophie and Frankie's friends, and Wayne is a artist for music. She would tell him a song and he would beat it out for her, and she was in her element, man, really was. Some of us stayed in two separate caravans, but we came all together for meals. Went out to a restaurant for a meal. And she wasn't wanting a pudding for a while, but then all of a sudden she just wanted custard, so we just asked for a bowl of custard and they nicely gave her it. On the day of the wedding it was a bit windy, which wasn't good for her, but she did her best and she was happy as Larry. We had wee miniature bonfires about the place. There'll be a picture of that in there. Sophie's a photographer, and her and Francesca's friend Natalie is a photographer too, so they've done some of the photos. There's a photo of Sophie, my mum and Frankie together. You'll see it before Sophie did her artwork to it, and then you'll see that Sophie's artwork as well. But she saw Zach running about with his wee makeup, and she was straight up for it, like put it on, so it was like the LGBT rainbow on her cheeks, and she was like, take a photo, I want to show it, and she's always going, yeah! There'll be a picture of my auntie and my two aunties in there. I don't get on very well with one of them, but I'm trying for my mum. I read 2 poems out for the girls. There was dancing, there was music. I fell, even though I wasn't properly drunk, but you have to get over this burn to get to the car, so obviously me being me, leg slipped. No pictures, thank God. So I took my mum home early and the girls stayed there for a while and they loved it. I'm going to hopefully take the girls back once lockdown's over, just to like have a wee memory. Places my mum wanted to visit, we'll be doing that too, like the zoo. Then we'll go on to Wetherspoons to have a party for her. She doesn't want like this sad affair, she wants music, laughter, fun. So I think we'll also have like an ABBA Elvis night. That'll be interesting for the youngins because they'll not ken half the songs. And I will. There's also going to be a picture that Sophie did of her, Francesca and my mum together, and she made like a mural of it. I might be able to find a picture of her brother as well, Arnie, who passed away, and put him in. If I can't find him, then obviously he'll not be there. It's just basically what you've got, like people share it on Facebook and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that picture, and you take it. But she had a good life. She had a few jobs. She's got a loving family around her. I mean, when we were in lockdown, my auntie went down and celebrated her birthday with her because she was the closest. But I just want Mary Ann to be remembered as a happy soul, always excited with her yeah, sometimes sticking the tongue out. She was a good cook. I mean, I remember a day when it was raining to feck. Bipple, what is it? It was raining to fuck, and she was like, let's make macaroni and cheese. Now, I've got some of the kids into the family mac and cheese. But we sat with a big silver pot and we didn't even put it in bowls. We just sat there watching thunder and lightning in the distance on our balcony, eating it. I would like to think of what she would have done with the drums. I mean, what tunes was she learning? She did do the keyboard, which she gave to Frankie in her will. She was doing When the Saints Go Marching In. She was doing the Scotland theme anthem thing. She was into her horse racing and her football, strangely, but not going into the team because that would start hassles. She loved animals. When I used to live where we used to have dogs and cats. But then she got sick and she couldn't get any cats or dogs because she believed that that's how she got sick. But yeah, she's loved her grandwains to pieces, she did. She hadn't been able to see Martin for a while because he moved away. But she was always asking for him. She had a few carers she liked more than others, and one left and they were still friends up until the day she passed away. She was a proper Elvis fan and a proper Bowie fan, so I'm going to get a wee female kitten and call it Elvie. Let it run round the house ragged. I know she went out and about with her carers, but they never really took much photos. But the funeral was the way she wanted it. Elvis, Elvis, Elvis. But like I said, we're going to keep it happy, happy, happy. Like Bob Marley says, don't worry about a thing because every little thing's going to be alright. And you can follow me on Twitch TV as Poetic Sniper. You can follow me on YouTube as Poetic Sniper. I have a Facebook page but no poems and art have went up recently, but that is Poetic Sniper. I do have Twitter but I'm not going to give that out. And I have a TikTok as Skyhawk Annie. But yeah, I hope to see you all, and like, subscribe and comment. Ta-ta for now. Bye.